currently do this anymore, so any contacts that I have in my Outlook contact book are already up here on the website. If I change jobs tomorrow, it's already set in Plaxo, and I can just download the plugin again at my new job and have all my contacts set. Um, Once again, just like LinkedIn, anyone that's on Plaxo, if they update their profile, you get all the updates. So if Joe Schmo happens to change jobs and has a new telephone number, new email address, I do not have to bug him for what that is. It's already updated. So you can see that over there on the left. These are all my contacts. It takes a second to load. But maybe this is somebody I met at a conference a while ago. They changed jobs. Look, right there, I got their email and their AIM. So it's really easy for me to keep track of them. Do not have to manually email them or call them to find out what's going on. Replaces the Rolodex with something that's a lot more interactive. This also has the same history, so you can see what people are up to. Plaxo is really good with integrating with other third-party applications, RSS feeds and whatnot. So, if you have a blog post, you don't have to repost it here on Plaxo. It just can be automated. So, also a really good tool. I believe Plaxo has a mobile version as well, and Plaxo and LinkedIn kind of are working together so that anyone you've added to your LinkedIn you can automatically import to Plaxo. And they have tools for bringing in Gmail contacts, Yahoo contacts, Hotmail contacts, the big webmail companies that are out there. So going back to other ways that you guys can retain contacts, face-to-face interaction always is good. So going out to conferences and other industry events, whether it be local events here in New York and New Jersey, or elsewhere. Definitely should touch base with people once in a while just for the hell of it. People that may not have had positions open in the future or haven't been a benefit to you in the past. Maybe something new comes up and all of a sudden they're looking to hire more people, or they've changed direction or in a new business and now they've become valuable to you. So keep in touch with people. Things change. Shouldn't ever burn any bridges. Just in general, keep in good standing with everyone. So how can you find out about job openings? Gamasutra.com is one of the big websites for game development. It's run by CMP, which is the major media outlet for game development. They also run the Game Developers Conference and own the Game Developer Magazine, which is like the premier professional magazine that's out there talking about professional issues. They have a great job listing page, updated several times a day. Anybody who's anybody will post there first. It's a little bit expensive to post there, but it's well worth it. If you don't want to go there, you can look at Game Jobs or Craigslist. Gamasutra also has some contracting jobs that are up there if you're interested in doing that sort of thing. It has great news articles and features about what's going on in the industry, and is read by most professionals in the industry as well. Outside of that, there's also a thread that on the New Jersey IGDA forum for local development. I myself will go through periodically and update this with stuff that I find in other sites. In addition, some of the local companies have gone ahead and started posting here directly, so you can see what's up, what's going on locally. As I mentioned, part of GDC is focused around a job fair, so you can go ahead and drop off your resume there, get in contact with the recruiters, the HR heads for different studios, hopefully set up an interview there or set up one later on. So it's really useful. It's a great place where you can go ahead and network and find out who's hiring for what. You can, if you want, hire a recruiter, but for those with a couple years experience isn't really suggested, because recruiters are generally looking for a very specific position, and to fill that with a person that fits the needs of the company very well already. And so unless you have several years of experience, it doesn't really pay for a recruiter to work with you, because they work on a commission based on how much you earn. Also, the bigger the salary, the more they earn, so they were looking for senior people anyway. Also, keep in touch with people in the industry. I may not be hiring for the company I'm working at now, but maybe my friend is. And we professionals hear a lot about what's going on at different companies. It's just the nature of the business. People talk about what they're working on, and so we share information. And if somebody can't point you in the right direction in their company, maybe they can point you in the right direction of somebody else who's doing something you want or interested in. So here's some other links for good sites that you can go to. First is a article that Mark Mencher wrote up on networking tips for GDC, basically talking about things you should and shouldn't do. Really helpful. If you plan on going out to GDC, I would definitely check it out. Also, you should check out the GDC website, gdconf.com. Right now it's got a lot of stuff about the conference that just went on. If you guys are interested, you can actually download audio. It does cost a few dollars, but it's not that expensive. In addition, you should check out the site sloperama.com. The site by Tom Sloper. He's got a lot of great little kind of like FAQs that he's been asked over the years. So in a second here, I'll just enter this URL. So Tom's a great guy and has taken a lot of effort to get this together. So you'll see Games 101 here. There's a whole series of talks or issues that he's covered. So you should check it out. If there's anything related to game development that you have a question on, I bet you he's got an answer for it. So things from what sorts of positions are in the industry to talking about game design. Ways that you are able to get into the Game Developer Conference without actually having to buy the full pass. One is the Independent Games Festival. So there's a student section of the Independent Games Festival in which I believe 5 finalists are chosen. If you are chosen, you and your team will secure passes to the conference, as well as, I believe, a stipend or actual airline tickets to go to the conference. I don't know if they do anything for hotel accommodations, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And so the competition for that's pretty stiff. Other than that, you can also go apply for a student scholarship on the IGDA website. I'll take you to that in a second. It's a really great way. I believe 25 students a year are chosen. There is an application that you have to fill out, but the benefits of this is that you're actually partnered up with a mentor who will take you around during GDC, meet up with you, talk about the conference, talk about who you could network with, what good sessions you might want to go to, talk to you about your focus, basically show you the ropes so you're not left kind of stranded to figure the whole thing out on your own. And so here's the site coming up. As you'll see, there's a whole bunch of people that got it this year. Here's the application. The deadline is already passed for this year, obviously. Should be December, 2008 for the next GDC in 2009. So be aware of this. If you're interested in going, you should definitely look into this as an option. In addition to this, there are also volunteers that work at the Game Developer Conference called